Good afternoon. It's my absolute pleasure to be here today to participate in this segment focused on community and people. So as mentioned before, I am the Sustainability Manager at Republic Bank, and our team, our group sustainability team, supports the entire group, which spans our 16 territories across the Caribbean as well as in West Africa and Ghana. Today, I'll give you a quick synopsis of what our bank, Republic Bank, is doing in the sustainability space. But before we delve into what we are doing and why Republic is doing what we are doing, let's first talk a little bit about why it's important and why we've taken these very public and strategic steps with respect to ESG and sustainability. We're all aware about what is happening with respect to climate change. We've exhausted the issues that the world is facing, from rising sea levels, warming of our oceans, to increasingly more disastrous natural disasters. But let's contextualize that risk a little bit. What does it mean for our communities? What does it mean for our businesses? What does it mean for our people? For our communities, neglecting sustainability disrupts ecosystems, depletes resources, which ultimately harms our communities that rely on these things for their livelihood. Additionally, a lack of focus on social equity can marginalize vulnerable groups and erode public trust. In terms of business, companies that fail to integrate ESG principles risk reputational damages, financial loss, and a decline in their competitiveness. Unsustainable practices also lead to supply chain vulnerabilities, investor divestment, and missed opportunities in the green space. All that stated has an effect on our people, and it's imperative to state that modern employees and consumers demand strong ESG commitments. A recent survey done by Deloitte highlighted that 63% of respondents globally reported that they do not think their employers are doing enough to address climate change and sustainability. They value ethical practices, loyalty, and the well-being of future generations. So what is Republic Bank doing? Republic has made very public and sensible commitments to sustainability in the following ways. In 2020 and 2021, we became signatories to UNEP Principles for Responsible Banking and Net Zero Banking Alliance. These two commitments showcase our dedication to align our business strategies with global sustainability goals. We proudly align with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, a universal blueprint for achieving a more sustainable and equitable future. Through our strategies and initiatives like our corporate social responsibility, like the power to make a difference, we actively contribute to goals such as climate change, gender equality, and economic growth, demonstrating our commitment to creating meaningful and impactful change in the communities that we serve. We've developed a comprehensive DEI strategy centered around 3 pillars: systems, policies, and procedures. As a group, we are committed to implementing practices and initiatives that identify and promote equal opportunities across the diverse groups within our workforce. In 2022, we conducted a group-wide survey to establish a baseline understanding of the challenges and opportunities in the DEI space, guiding our efforts to create a more inclusive environment. We focused our efforts to build sustainability and business acumen into our SMEs. We've set targets in climate financing and agriculture while continuously expanding our climate financing portfolio. And just to give a bit more on what Republic Bank is doing in terms of our PRB, we've aligned with the 6 different principles of the PRB. This framework guides our commitment to creating long-term value for our customers, stakeholders, and communities. So Principle 1 emphasizes aligning our business strategies with society's goals for sustainable development. We bring this to life through our Center for Business Innovation, driving sustainability and sustainable initiatives aligned with SDG 9 to support our corporate and SME growth within Trinidad and Tobago, focusing on revenue, competitiveness, trade, and technology. Principle 2, impact and target setting, focuses on continuously increasing positive impacts while reducing the negative effects of our banking activities. We've set measurable targets such as a 26.4% emissions intensity reduction in our real estate sector by 2030 and a 25.1% reduction in our power sector. Additionally, our financial health and inclusion initiatives are designed to create equitable opportunities and drive positive socio-economic outcomes for underserved communities. This I'll speak more a little bit on the next slide. Principle 3, our clients and customers. Through our Climate Finance Fund, we support sustainability-related projects and partner with our SME customers, particularly in the agricultural sector. We help them by adopting sustainable and resilient practices. Through various seminars, we educate our farmers on the impacts of climate change, introduced advanced technologies for better crop yield, and provide financial guidance to support sustainable and business growth. Principle 4, which speaks to stakeholders, focuses on actively engaging our stakeholders to achieve sustainable development goals. We promote financial literacy and business acumen through our online platforms and seminars, empowering individuals and businesses to make informed financial decisions and contribute to economic growth. In accordance with Principle 5, governance and culture, we've established a group sustainability unit to drive sustainability across our organization. We've developed an ESG policy framework which mainstreams sustainability through all facets of our operations. And we've also formalized a DEI unit to create a more inclusive and equitable workspace. Principle 6 underscores the importance of transparency and accountability and honest communications of our sustainability efforts and their impact. This is of paramount importance in the sustainability space. We uphold this principle by regularly reporting in our annual reports about our sustainability initiatives as well as our PRB self-assessment report. Last year, December 2022, we published our third PRB report, which was independently assured by EY, highlighting our commitment to transparency and accountability in our sustainability journey. We've made significant strides in our MSMEs in Trinidad and Tobago. In 2020, we conducted an impact analysis using UNEP-FI's framework to inform our decision to set a target under the impact area of financial health and inclusion. Our target under the PRB is to disburse TT 200 million by 2025, this year, benefiting a minimum of 1,500 MSMEs. To date, we've already lent 105 million, reaching 1,407 SMEs. Of this amount, TT 48.7 million has been disbursed to 679 women-led businesses, representing 46% of our total portfolio in this area. This is a strong reflection of our ongoing commitment to financial inclusion and empowering women entrepreneurs. We've also set an ambitious target in climate financing. In 2021, we committed to lending and investing US $200 million to climate-focused projects. So far, we are pleased to report that 83% of our target has been met. This funding supports a wide range of projects across our 16 subsidiaries in the Caribbean as well as in Ghana, including clean energy maritime projects, energy efficiency, environmental protection, electric vehicles, green real estate, renewable energy, waste and water management, and sustainable agriculture. These initiatives not only contribute to the global climate agenda, but also create sustainable economic growth within our communities. Last year, we would have held our Sustainability Expo at the Center of Excellence with the main objectives to discover innovative and sustainable products and services, build meaningful connections with like-minded individuals, and turn sustainability talk into tangible, real action to drive positive change. We attracted 3,000 to 3,500 attendees per day, 18 students participated, 18 schools participated, 126 businesses and services, all dedicated to sustainability, were showcased on the both days. And we also had a conversation cafe where you could have heard from like-minded individuals on sustainable businesses, financial health and inclusion, the circular economy, and live demonstrations. Just quickly, we did a feedback survey, and it revealed that 79% of our participants were highly satisfied with the organization of an interaction. So, final slide. So, as we move forward in our sustainability journey, it is crucial that we keep our focus sharp and our actions deliberate. Our focus must be on embedding sustainability into every aspect of our operations, from sourcing materials to customer engagement, integrating sustainability into the core of our strategy to create long-term value for all of our stakeholders. It is a collective effort, and by collaborating with businesses, governments, private sector, communities, we can amplify our impact and drive meaningful change. It requires daily commitment and continuous innovation and adaptation. Thank you so much for your attention.